Hi Year 9, back for video 3. Hopefully that was really successful and you got some of the answers right. If you got them wrong, I've given the answers on the quiz. It'd be really useful if you went back and listened to them and tried to work out where or why they were wrong. Before you do this extract, before you do this next task. So we've been looking at the Romantic period, a reminder of the dates 1820 to 1900 after the classical era that we've already started to study, and a few reminders about the Romantic era. So this was humanity in general reacting to the Industrial Revolution and the evolution of science, and talking about emotions and freedom and nature. So a couple of little bullet points about it all. Individual freedom, emotion, the breaking of rules, celebration of nature, rejection of social convention, technological innovation, and the experience of the sublime. These are all things we spoke about last lesson, but I just wanted to give you a reminder of them so that they're in your head when you're listening to these extracts, because this really is new for music composition. This is composers putting emotions and stories into music, which was new. It was new. And the ones who did it best really make you understand what their piece was about. A final reminder of the characteristics of music from the Romantic period. So there's a much larger range in dynamics and articulation, and in general it can change. There's a lot more crescendos and diminuendos rather than just block dynamics. The melodic phrases are much longer and they overlap, comparing to the classical period where it was very structured, short phrases. These are much longer and they overlap into each other. Larger orchestras, huge range of instruments, which is why we did the do now today. Heavy development of ideas, or heavy development of melodic ideas. So they tend to use a lot of sequences that we've spoken about before, and in general develop ideas that they already have rather than creating lots of different new ones in different sections, which we saw in the classical era. Complex chords we've done a lot of, especially at the start of Year 9, but just as a reminder, a complex chord is a triad with added notes. And here we're talking about chromaticism as well. And the notation of cadenzas, which you won't hear in any of the music that we've done yet in the Romantic period, but you might hear it next week when we do a case study. So your task for today is this: to listen to the following extract of music from the Romantic era and complete an analysis timeline. That's on paper, in a book, or just on Microsoft Word. You will need to use your knowledge of the Romantic period to spot any specific details of the new genre and pay close attention to the musical elements we've just studied. So tempo and tonality in particular, I'm expecting to see an improvement in your description and your analysis of this piece. Okay? So you do your analysis timeline on paper or on Word, and then you go on to Microsoft Forms and you answer the 12-mark question about this piece that is on Microsoft Forms using your analysis timeline to help. Enjoy. Please, it's a lovely piece of music. Any questions, drop them through to me. I hope you have a lovely half term, and I will see you after half term for a continuation of the Romantic era. Bye.